Man, I just had about enough. About enough.
Over here.
Man, this guy comes up to me yesterday, and I know I'm not the only Eagle fan to ever have a man come up and talk to him in God's green earth. But he comes up and he talks to me, and he says, Bizzle. I said, not on the floor. He said, Bizzle. I said, not on the floor. He said, Bizzle. I said, not on the floor. He said, who are you? I said, I'm King Dingbat. Then he said, well, what about them Giants? And I said, well, whatever do you mean? I said, the Giants, they stink. He said, but they won 4 Super Bowls. I said, they won 4 Super Bowls. Who cares if they won 4 Super Bowls? We're the current champs. And then he said to me, but they got Saquon Barkley. I said, who cares about Saquon Barkley? They're desperate. We're the champions of the world. Carson Wentz is 50 times better than Eli Manning. We own the Giants. We own the Giants. We got Miracle Melons too. We own the Giants. And he said, well, what about the Eagles? I said, the Eagles. He said, the Eagles. So what about the Eagles? He said, the Eagles. What about them? I said, the Eagles. He said, yeah, the Eagles. The Eagles are going to repeat.
Kick the red, double move on the red.
Yo everybody, how you doing? King Dingbat here, and I hope you're having a wonderful Friday. Now, in this video, this was initially intended to be a video about trade speculations and some trade things I had going on in my head about the Eagles. But I was over at my wife's work today, right? I'm at my wife's work today, and this guy is walking by, and he's like, oh, you're an Eagle fan, right? I'm like, yeah, I'm an Eagle fan, got the hat on. And he's like, oh, you guys had your 15 minutes of fame. It's over for you. I said, what? He said, it's over for you. And I looked at him, and he's got a chicken by the head, and the chicken's hanging, and he's like, blood's dripping, and he's drinking it. And I go, oh my God, it's a Cowboy fan. He's doing his satanic rituals, walking down the street, eating a chicken, drinking its blood. I said, there you go. Then I come home, and I see my man Copizzle do a video on Eagles being a one-hit wonder. Now I have nothing but respect to Copizzle. Shout out to him. He's one of the YouTube legends. I have nothing but good things to say about him. I hope he didn't take offense to my intro. It was just having a little bit of fun. But he thinks the Eagles are a one-hit wonder. Now, why is it that the only 2 teams in the league that I found their fan base can't give the Eagles the proper respect? For the most part, there's exceptions, but a lot of them just won't do it. They can't say congratulations on the Super Bowl. They can't do it. Dallas and the Giants. Only 2 teams that I've noticed this. There's a lot of Dallas fans that I know that have said nothing to me about the Eagles winning. There's a lot of Giant fans that I know that have said nothing. Okay? Why? I'll tell you why. Because they're scared. They are scared. We have the best young quarterback in the NFL and the best young coach in the NFL. And that is a dangerous, dangerous, dangerous combination to have for everybody else. Just think of this. The Giants were so scared the Eagles are on top for the next 10 years that they were willing to go all in for 2 years, get Saquon Barkley instead of getting a quarterback for the future, and ride and hope and pray that they can win a Super Bowl in the next 2 years, because they know that the next 10 years, they're done. They know we're going to own them. We own the league. It's Eagles' glory days. It's our golden era. Then you get the Cowboy fans. Cowboys, they don't even, their quarterback can't even throw a ball 10 yards downfield accurate. They're nothing to worry about. They're scared. They're all scared. We got the best young quarterback, the best young head coach in the league. We are going to be in it every year for the next 10 to 15 years. Now, as far as next year goes, I expect the Eagles to repeat. I expect them to repeat as champions. And if they don't, if it doesn't happen, I'm going to be upset. The only way I may be able to get over it is if it's a situation where just Carson took too long to get healthy and be 100%, but you know he's fine and he's going to be back next year. Then maybe, I can say, okay, I get it. But other than that, I expect the Eagles to repeat. I expect this to be the start of something great. And I think they know it too. And I think they're all scared. That's the truth. I can't wait for the season to go. When I have a guy tell me we're having our 15 minutes of fame, it's over, I'm ready to go now. I'm ready for kickoff right now. All right? I'm ready to double moonwalk some ass. Right at that point. The Eagles are just getting started. Now this video is going to be about trade speculations and some things like that. Nah, we're going to be about expectations for the Eagles. What I think and what do I expect next year? Specifically next year, repeat. They're going to repeat. That's what I think is going to happen. So, Eagle fans, when you hear the Giant fans, the Cowboys give you no respect, you know what? Don't worry about it. Because the truth of the matter is, they're scared. They're worried. And I'll tell you this too. I don't just want to win a Super Bowl. I want to win a Super Bowl. I want Carson Wentz to win MVP. I want our guys to win Rookie of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, Coach of the Year. I want it all. I waited 42 years. I want it all. I want everything we have coming. And that's what's going to happen. The Eagles, they're repeating next year. I'm telling you right now, they're repeating. They stay relatively healthy, they will repeat. And we'll get into different speculations and stuff like that later on in another video about trades and that kind of thing, how they can get better. But it's important to know, I expect nothing less than the Eagles repeating. With that said, I hope everybody has a great night. Take care. Talk to you later. And don't be a dingbat.